Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Today, I wanted to talk about crafting like your personal style as an artist. This kind of defines how your work looks and feels, and how you convey yourself artistically to other people. And often, this is not really a conscious decision. It's something that kind of percolates up through your work just while you're working. But it's important to keep in mind how exactly this kind of comes into being over time, because it is something that permeates pretty much everything that you do while you create things. And I think first it's important to say that having style and a distinctive feel to your work is incredibly important. It's probably one of the most important things you can do as a longer term artist when you're just making stuff consistently, because it's what sets you apart and what makes you your work unique. As you're probably well aware, there's tons and tons of people out there making things, and you're not going to be the only pixel artist out there, and definitely not the only musician or anything else. But having a specific style and feel to the work that you do allows your work to be remarkable, and it allows people to identify you through what things look like. So it's your style that people often talk about, and your style is often what inspires others to start working on their own projects, or just kind of inspiring other people to work on things. But one of the really, really common pitfalls of talking about style is people asking, well, how do I sound like this person? Or how do I make my work look like this person? And that's a really tough trap to avoid, because that specific person that you want to copy worked their entire artistic career to make the style that they currently have. And now it's important to know that you can still emulate people and you can still work in people's style, but like straight up copying somebody and like conveying it as your own, that's a really, really bad idea, because you can't be that person because you're you. And I mean, that sounds really kind of pedantic, but that's really what it is. Like, that person worked their entire life to kind of get to that point. Excuse me. And you can't just kind of jump in there and be like, well, I'm this person now too, because you're your own person. And beyond that, some of this comes to the fact that, if you're following the popular genre or the popular style, it really only gets you so far, because those genres and styles change over time, and then you're just going to have to start over. And granted, you will probably pick up followers along the way, but those followers are generally interested in that genre, so you will probably have drop off, as you switch and move around. And it's difficult to find a balance with that, which is why having a personal style is really important for all of this. And really, I should get into what exactly your style is. And the best way that I can describe it is, your style is the mixture of themes and ideas that really resonate with you as a person. It's kind of the culmination of all your experiences that you've gathered during your life. And it's that like really unique alchemy of creative input that drives you to make things. Like, when you listen to something, you're like, oh, that sounds so great. I want to do that. I want to like convey that feeling out to other people. And beyond that, your style is what you like. Like, it's what you listen to, it's what you like, the games you play, the art you like view and absorb. It's just made up of all of those things that you really love, and those themes define your artistic personality. Like, your style is basically all the things that you love about the medium that you're working in. And the great thing about that is that if you love that combination of ideas, then it's almost guaranteed that other people out there probably love that combination of ideas too. So you're not just following the popular genre of the month, or you're not just doing like pixel art or 3D rendering because that's what's popular right now. You're doing it because you love it, and having that passion behind it, especially in the combination of just things that you love, you're going to find other people out there who love it too and appreciate the fact that you are doing this with your heart in mind, rather than you know, just getting more followers or just finding the flavor of the month. So I feel like really it's more important to work with what you know and what you love, rather than going out and finding somebody else's style and being like, I want to do that. Like, you can use that as an influence, but don't make it your entire archetype or your entire style, because you don't want to just be like, oh well, he sounds like Deadmau5, you know, like you don't want to just be that guy. And the best thing about having your own style is that you're allowed to evolve that style over time, and really that's encouraged, because you can shift gears, you can just completely change things around, but you still have all of those old experiences and that old style that you can still bring back and work with, incorporate into all the new things that you find and that you love. And it's really kind of how you improve overall as an artist, and I mean, to some degree as a person. You find things that you love and respect, and you find things that allow you to kind of grow as a person, and then you incorporate them and make them your own. But you don't just like go out and copy somebody else's things outright. Like, you know, it just seems cheap, and it's not true to yourself as an artist. So yeah, that's really all I had for this one. It's a really important topic for me, but like most of the other topics that I have, like, I could talk about it forever, but it would just be reiterating on the same thing. So do you have any thoughts or comments on this topic, or do you have like suggestions on what you can do to evolve your own style and just kind of soul search, maybe is the right word, just kind of find what you love and start working on incorporating that into what you're doing? I would love to hear it in the comments below, and you can always get in touch with me on Twitter at Ben_Burns. That's BURNES. Also, thank you so much to everybody who has been boosting the signal on these videos and sharing them on the social medias. I really appreciate that. I love uploading a video and seeing a couple new subscribers every time. Like, it's a slow process, but it's definitely something that's moving forward in a positive direction, so that makes me really happy. Finally, if you did like this video and you found it informative, consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. Both of those help a lot, and I do plan on making a ton more content in the future. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and be remarkable. Take care.